Hi guys, happy Witchy Wednesday. So, alright, we're just gonna go right back into traditional witchcraft. I'm really glad that you guys are liking this series. It's pretty amazing, it's pretty interesting. I'm glad that you guys liked yesterday's video. I am noticing your comments, so don't think I'm not. I am. So we will do some coffee talk here in just a little bit. Alright, so Lilith. We're gonna go into a little bit of Lilith, and then we're gonna go into probably Amulets and Talismans. So, very interesting. And there was a Scandinavian folklore of Gryla that eats all of the naughty children on Yule. So do you guys know where Gryla came from? Where did you guys see her? She's in a series, and it's pretty interesting. Alright, so this is about Lilith. So Lilith is a Hebrew name for a figure in Jewish mythology who generally thought to be part derived from a class of female demons called Lithu in Mesopotamian texts. So the Gilgamesh appendix and the Arslan Tash amulet are two sources used to connect the Jewish Lilith to an Akkadian Lithu. So the Hebrew term Lilith first occurs in Isaiah 34:14. So in Jewish folklore from the 8th to the 10th century, the alphabet of Ben Sura onwards, Lilith becomes Adam's first wife, who was created at the same time and from the same earth as Adam. Alright, so this contrasts with Eve big time. So, who was created from one of Adam's ribs. So Lilith's legend was greatly developed during the Middle Ages. In a 13th century writing, Lilith left Adam after she refused to become subservient to him and then would not return to the Garden of Eden after she had mated with Archangel Samael, or Lucifer. So, she was said to have spoken the secret holy name of God and transformed herself into an owl to fly from Eden. So the name Lilith means screech owl. So, let's see, where'd I go? Alright, in some medieval folklore, Lilith does not return to Eden as a serpent. Oh, she does return, so she returns as the serpent, because she's in cahoots with Samael or Lucifer. I like this. So, where'd I go? Oh, she then offers forth the fruit of the tree of knowledge to Eve, making her a kind of a proto-Sophia or wisdom goddess. So that's where the goddess Sophia is coming from. That is popping up a lot more now than it ever has. So Charles Leland associated Aradia with Lilith. Aradia says Leland is Herodias, who was regarded in Strygaria folklore as being associated with Diana as chief of the witches. So Leland further notes that Herodias, whatever the name is a name that comes from West Asia, where it denoted an early form of Lilith. So we have lots of Lilith going on, whether people like to admit it or not. So Gerald Gardner asserted that there was a continuous historical worship of Lilith to the present day, and that her name is sometimes given to the goddess being personified in the coven by the priestess. So, this idea was further attested by Doreen Valentine, who cited her as a presiding goddess of the craft, the personification of erotic dreams, the suppressed desire for delights. So in some traditional covens, Lilith is viewed as the embodiment of the witch's goddess. Yes, she is. So, she was said to have embodied herself in the form of Nama, the sister of Tubal-Cain, and then is therefore one of the original sources of witch blood. Some see Lilith as the queen of the fairies and grandmother to them as well. A very interesting take on Lilith, especially within traditional craft. So, I just love it. So one of the old names for the moon is Lilith's lantern, as it was said to be the light of the witches that the witches met by. So Lilith is associated with the moon, owls, and serpents, which is really interesting. I love Lilith. We did a ritual a couple years ago, a group ritual, and it was pretty insane. It was intense. Lilith is very intense. She's a wonderful goddess to work with. So this is very interesting. I love it. Alright, now we have a prayer unto the Queen of Succubi by Andrew Chumley. So, I bless the waters of desire, I drink the fountain white. I call thee Mother Lilith, harlot of the night. So, mine are the blossoms of rousing, to bewitch the moon feast round, unto me thy daughters, ye nymphs of paradise ground. I bless the waters of desire, I drink the fountain white. I call thee Mother Lilith, harlot of the night. It's got something to it. Alright, so by the mystery of the bright moon, and the vessel of quickening fire, thy power is made flesh. So, that's pretty interesting. I mean, it's really, really interesting on Lilith. And I love it that it's connecting to Cain and witch blood. But as we already know, means nothing. So it's pretty interesting. I mean, I love it. I love it. So, alright, now amulets and talismans. And then we will go on to, tomorrow we will probably go on to Hecate. And then we will go on later after the amulets and the talismans into a little bit of coffee talk so I can answer your guys' questions. Right now, amulets and talismans. So, what is a talisman? It is an object which purports to contain certain magical properties which would protect the possessor from evil or harm or provide good luck. The word comes from the Arabic word talisman, and ultimately from the Greek word telio, which means to consecrate. So amulets and talismans are often considered interchangeable despite their differences. So an amulet is an object with natural magical properties, whereas a talisman must be charged with magical powers by a creator. So, like quartz crystals, those are natural. Those are all natural. So, it is this act of consecrating or charging that gives the talisman its alleged magical power. So the talisman is always made for a definite reason, whilst an amulet can be used for generic purposes such as averting evil or attracting good luck. So basically like godstones, hagstones, natural, just any kind of just gemstones, all kinds. So, alright, now, according to the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn, a magical order active in the United Kingdom during the late 19th and early 20th centuries, a talisman is a magical figure charged with the force which it is intended to represent. In the construction of a talisman, care should be taken to make it as far as possible. So, to represent the universal forces, that it should be in exact harmony with those you wish to attract. And the more exact the symbolism, the easier it is to attract the force. So like attracts like. We are sympathetic magic right here. Big time. So it is generally agreed that a talisman should be created by the person who plans to use it. They also recommend the person making the talisman must be familiar with all the symbolism connected to all the different planetary and elemental forces. That's a lot. That's a lot to become familiar with. Wow. It's really windy. Winds of change are coming big time. So, alright, now in several medieval talismans, geomantic signs and symbols were used in relation with different planets. These symbolisms, which are frequently incorporated into geomantic divination and have alchemical implications. So other magical associations, such as color, sense, symbolism, patterns, and Kabbalistic figures, can also be integrated in the creation of a talisman. So we have done this within modern magic. We've already went over talismans and how to make them and how to charge them properly. So this is just within a traditional witchcraft context. Right, but however, they should be in synchronization with the elemental or planetary force selected to represent the talisman. It's also feasible to augment a personal touch to the talisman through adding a verse, inscription, or pattern. So literally, so you can just anchor yourself into that talisman or anchor, whatever you're doing. So the Sator square talisman was popularly used during the ancient Rome to protect against house fires. So it's the Sator, you guys can see it all, it's the Sator, and then it has the, it just keeps going on and on and on and on and on, and it's a magical square. So a Sator square talisman, which is really interesting. Very interesting. I love it. I think it's amazing. Really do. Wow, this wind is crazy. It really is. So, What do we think about Lilith? A little bit of a new stance on Lilith. I like it. I love the what do you want to call it? The mythology behind her, but I really, really want to know the historical facts about Lilith. So hopefully we can have those sometime. Hopefully I don't know if they do have them or not. Alright, we'll do coffee talk now, because I know a lot of people have a lot of comments. And I don't want you guys to think that I ignore the comments, because I don't. I see them. Every day. Alright, let's see if I can actually get to my comments this time. Maybe, maybe not. What is going on with YouTube? I do not know what is going on with YouTube. It's loading. It is loading. Oh my god, the end of Bates Motel, I finally finished it. Holy shit. That makes me want to go back to school and get my degree and continue and get my degree in psychology and really understand how these lunatics work. And I forgot I did do the Ed Gein video about him. That's the actual guy, Psycho. So that's what that's all based off of, which is true. Wow. Very interesting. Very interesting. Very sick. Very morbid. The end of it was horrifying. I'm still grieving for Norma. So, yes, I bawled when she died. It was terrible. It was awful. And now I'm like, well, I don't, I gotta watch it over. I gotta watch the whole series over again, because it feels like they're friends now. And I love it. I love Vera. She's amazing. Especially when she's not acting in the Conjuring films. I love her. Outside of the Conjuring. So, and Annabelle. So, right. October Moon. Hello, how are you? I said like Medusa in my head the same time you said it. The goddess Hecate. Oh, we were just talking about the goddess Hecate. I like that. Thank you. Cat Braun. Hi, love. How are you? Alright, insightful as always, love. Funny as I hear you speak of zoning out in the rocking chair. I'm rocking in my chair, zoning out, but after eating gummy bears. Yeah, I do it all the time. A lot. Cat Brown. Hi, Ryan. It's been a long time. I know. How are you? I miss you. I think I had seen a memory of us on our Facebook with the memory thing. I don't remember, but I think it was. I don't know. So, Shelly333. Hi, sweetheart. Hi, love. How are you? Alright. Tyler Nicholas. Hello. This was super interesting. What book were you reading from? Try to grab stink. Oh god, I don't know. I'll have to get back to you on that. Been trying to grow mandrake for a while. Haven't had any luck yet. I found a shop that sells mandrake though, so that's pretty dope. Yeah, I would really like to get a mandrake root. I hear if you pull them out, they actually scream. The root does. It's just because of the way they are pulled out. So that's very, very, very odd. I don't know. So, yeah. I don't know how to grow one. I have no clue. But, alright, Witch of the Black Rose. Hi, how are you? I'm loving this series on British traditional craft. Thank you. I am too. I love it. I love traditional craft. It's the most amazing thing in the world. Medina Ray. Hi, how are you? You're such a sweetheart, Ryan. Thank you. Aw, thank you. So are you. Alright, I was addicted to heroin for years. I coped fairly well with it and would have been called a functioning addict. Yeah, I was too. Like you, I broke down eventually and had to ask for help, which was extremely difficult for me. I've been on methadone for years, going up and down on the dose, and it was close to getting off it once or twice. I'm now gearing up for the final push to get off it once and for all. That is amazing. You'll do great. Yes, I've had to leave people behind, then had to deal with the guilt of them passing away without the chance of making my peace with them. Wish me luck. You're going to do great. I have the utmost faith in you. You are going to do great. That's incredible. Congratulations. That is awesome. People, you can do it. People can do it. It takes a lot of time and it takes a lot of work. And it can be very scary. very scary, and I know. So if you ever need to talk, I'm right here. Alright, Medina Ray. Hi, my love. Very interesting. Thanks, Ryan. Oh, you're very welcome. April Ferguson. Hi, love. How are you? Oh, I keep missing you. Hope you're well. I am well. Thank you. Sasha Taro. This was very sweet. Dedicating, with the La Santísima Muerte. Thank you. Thank you. Stinky Rules Forever. Great video, Ryan. Loved it. Thank you, my love. Lex. Ugh, I missed you. Oh, I'm sorry. I swear I'm drawn back into you like waves to the shore. Aw. I love you. Sam Green. Is Baphomet a good deity or bad? Good. Baphomet is the all. Baphomet is the all. Shout out to Nick Scratch, Nicholas Cipher. I have still got to message you and tell you that. So somebody later in the comments remind me to message my friend Nicholas Cipher, and tell him that his new nickname is Nick Scratch. Lady Witch. My Lisa Kimball. Hi, my love. Hayden Smith. Hello. Jade. Hi. Kate the Witch. My love. I love you. Sorcerer Supreme. Okay, yeah. Don't know what that says. Fire Torch Paranormal HTD. Hi. Jay Phoenix, my brother. Adam Lantis. Hello. It was lovely, very charming to know how deep the roots of loving the mind of a Wiccan or such witchcraft. Wicca is very new. Wicca's not deep. It's not whatsoever. It's very new. So, Hex Ogden, hi love. Esoteric Gnosis, love your videos. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Diego Ortiz. Hola. Witch of the Black Rose, Bitter Almonds, The Real Prozac. Nick Scratch, Daria Monica. I love you, my sister. I miss you. My Jasper. Hello, I love you. The High Priestess. Connecting the Realms. Hi, love. I hope you are well. Alright, so that is it for today. Tomorrow we will go in probably to Hackett's and a little more. So, I hope you guys do enjoy. And what else was I going to tell you guys? I forget. So, alright. I love you all very much. All the way from Venus. All the way back down. There we go. Wow. Really cracky today. Alright, guys. I will see you tomorrow, and I hope you guys have a great day and enjoy. So, thank you guys for watching.